Welcome to the Lions Review. So I wanted to cover some of the stuff that's coming up, but mainly the Mythic Tier stuff because 2 of those quests are already out. Third one hasn't been hinted at yet, but I think that will eventually be out, obviously. So here you can see all the alternate undead sculpts. Those are going to come in both of the packs, whether you get the Prophecy or the Spirit Queen. You're going to get these guys, just different colors and red resin or the blue resin, the clear resin. And you'll get these goblins, the abomination. Now you're only getting one, I think, with the prophecy, and then 2 orcs. And then as far as like the Dread Warriors and Sorcerer, well, you're not going to get a Sorcerer. You're going to get a Dread Warrior, just one of those. And in the Gargoyle, you're going to get 2 of those. One is going to be a gargoyle. One is supposed to be the demon form for your warlock that you see there, the new hero that they're giving with the prophecy. So the gargoyle that you use with the hero will be the same resin as the hero, same color resin. And the other one will be a transparent red resin. Like what they did with the Mythic Tier, I would rather have them the same color that they're matches with what came in the base book, but that's just my preference. If you paint them, I guess it doesn't matter. And then here are the cards that you get with the Warlock, or at least that what you got with the Warlock. And there's other cards, obviously, that are including with the packs. And those cards were found in the base for us. The base pack, but here is like some of the things that you'll run across in the book. The book does have 13 quests for you to do. Here you can see some of the exclusives. Oh yeah, let's not forget you get more dice, just like we did. That's kind of what you get, more or less, but a little bit more, I think, than what I'm showing here, obviously. And then the next set is going to introduce the Bard hero. That's the Spirit Queen's Torment. And again, extra dice, all the extra sculptures that you're going to get. It's kind of a representation. Yours will be the blue clear resin that they use. Now that's the Dread Sorcerer that you'll get. You're going to get that instead of a gargoyle. There will be no gargoyle with this set. You actually get 2 abominations with this one from what I saw. And again, a Dread Warrior there. And again, dice and a new hero, the Bard hero. So you're going to get his card, his equipment, and his spells. So I'm just showing the alternate sculpts that you'll get. So if you buy both of them, you're really going to have quite a few sculptures there. We only have 1 set of them, obviously. 2 of everything except for the Gargoyle, the Dread Warrior, and of course the hero miniatures. So you have pretty much what we received in the Mythic Tier plus some extra. Maybe even extra cards, because I don't know if the cards that were in there were just duplicates from the base, or if the base that went to retail didn't include those extra cards. I think there's like a long sword of fortune or something like that. So if that wasn't in the base, you should get it now. So here is the quest book. Spirit Queen, I think, is 14 quests in there. Here are some of the artifact cards or artifact reference on the back. And then, of course, on the inside front, we have the shop with all the potions. There you go. They may have changed that potion of restoration, so that may be changed a bit when you get that. Now, the one thing you haven't or hasn't come out yet is the Crypt of Perpetual Darkness. That's the one that introduces the dragon into Heroquest. So if I were to speculate, obviously I think they're going to include dice. I think they'll have the last hero. And of course, let's not forget a dragon. So, like I said, last druid hero will be included with that, with her cards and the 2 artifact cards that we got. with that will also be included, probably with some additional artifact cards and potion cards, just like they're doing now. I think they'll include an extra Dread Sorcerer with that one, simply because we only have one so far, and I think they'll throw a second one out there for that. But everything else will probably be identical. You may or may not get a Dread Warrior with it, but I think you'll get all the Undead and the other orcs, goblin abominations. I mean, maybe they won't throw a Dread Warrior in there because of the dragon. That's going to be kind of a large piece. Who knows if they'll even rework the dragon so it takes up more than one square. Because it is supposed to be one of the larger bosses that you have to fight. Or tougher bosses, I guess I should say. So there's the cards, and then, of course, the quest book itself. The quest book is going to have 10 quests, just like our other quest books. So you get back to only 10 in there. Here are the additional artifact and equipment references, so you should get cards for that. Possibly you'll get cards for that. Maybe some extra spell scrolls or what have you. And then, of course, they always include the extra potions. So I think that's what they'll include with the Crypt of Perpetual Darkness when that does come out. Oh, wait, I forgot something. The tile sheet. So the Crypt did have tile sheets. So there you can see the inn and then these markers here, which there used to be described in the quest book, obviously. And then they are double-sided. So you have those, and then another room tile. So like I said, you're getting everything except maybe alternate sculpts for the heroes, and then of course the exclusive Witch King or Witch Lord. And then of course Mentor as an alternate wizard. And then as far as the heroes are concerned, I think they're eventually going to have the wizard and dwarf. They did with the elf and the barbarian. Not these exact sculptures, but they did have alternatives for them. And of course, there's Sir Ragnar. We're probably not going to see him again, unless they introduce him later. So I think you're pretty much getting everything that we have, and I do want to cover some of the overseas items, but I'll do that in a separate video. This one's already getting close to 8 minutes, so I'm just going to just include the Mythic Tier in this one, and I'll talk about the overseas, against the Ogre Horde and the Wizards in my next one. So catch you then. Take care. Bye-bye.